Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and good effort from distance. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Kudus takes control of it and he's on the move.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Richarlison. That's the keeper's ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Eze. Now it's Kudus. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all...
And the shot! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Eze. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
No, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Trossard, and that could set him on his way. And he was alert to it. Has a look and plays it forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Eze gets over and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's picked his way through. Eze did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
everything starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Bentancur, over to the left. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Van der Ven. And it's Bentancur. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Bentancur. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Van der Ven. More and more pressure on the ball here. João Palhinha. Played out towards the right wing. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Richarlison. Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Eze
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a good ball out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross field.
Kudus, and they win it back again. Now it's Havertz. Havertz! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's been intercepted.
That's great.
And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bentancur. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Udogi. Delivers with whip. It's how to play, and it is a goal kick. Van Dijk. That pass isn't the best. Odegaard.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Martinelli. Now, what about a counter-attack? Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. Arsenal are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Richarlison. Richarlison powering forward here. Spence has it in a wide position, looking to go deep. And that should get the job done. Merino. Looking to play him in. Ball looks a good one. That is good alertness. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shifted it to the flank. That's been cut out, well played. This looks promising. Romero.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get...
Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Van de Ven. Now Romero hooks it out wide. Martinelli tries to pass, and a chance! And it's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mikel Merino looking to penetrate opposition lines. Richarlison. And here's Havertz. Now it's Trossard. Chance! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution in progress.
Tottenham making another change here. Romero. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside. Spread out to the left. Face to face with the keeper. Goes for a shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Tottenham making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's become a case of men against boys. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van de Ven can get it clear. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Marino. That's rather hopeful. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Corner number 2 then. Kudus. Merino. And it's Simons. The ball has bounced loose now. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kudus. Merino. He's having a go! Keeper is right behind it. Pedro Porro stood his ground strongly.
4 added minutes
Tries to
has been
play it
indicated.
through. Bentancur. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Played back in. And that is that. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Havertz. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the left it goes. Havertz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Martinelli has it in a wide position. That's been cut out, well played. Martinelli. Martinelli! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So it is still 0-0. And he's worked it through. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Nottingham have reclaimed it. Martinelli. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Marino. Oh, super big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Havertz. That's a little off target. Great ball, and he's in here, and a chance! Goal! Arsenal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
55 minutes is number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be what?
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Sells. Real chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Threads one in. Have a play for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
30 minutes gone. Eze. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Havertz, and a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinelli has created one goal already. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch onto this? Oh, important interception. Martinelli. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And they win it back again. Donnarumma. Oh, a delicate chip through. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And here's Martinelli. And it's Marino. Good chance here! And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
He's not got that quite right. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half.
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Eze. Donnarumma. Trossard. Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Savona. Front-footed pressing going on here. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. There could be trouble here. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Now it's Trossard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gibbs White. He's going for goal! Oh, nearly. Has a look and plays it forward. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. More and more pressure on the ball here. Marino. Oh, this is a terrific run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Gibbs White. Some resolute defending there. Havertz, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Savona, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic.
Decent chance! And it's there!
Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Hudson-Odoi. Great defending, strong and determined. Martinelli.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been cut short. It's a good foot in there. Can he finish? Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Coming on the field is number 29.
Spread out to the left. Trossard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Good effort from distance. Cleared away. Added Zubimendi. And he's had a hit. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Zubimendi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Number 6, Sangare. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
And they're quick to press. Oh, he's found support out wide. This looks... And the finish! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tries to thread one through. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted in. And Dijk attempts a clearance. Arsenal are almost home and dry now. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Eze with the short one. And he shoots! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's become a case of men against boys. Havertz. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. No, that's been intercepted. Four added minutes on the board. And it's made its way to him. Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ambitious ball hit. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Anderson. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Martinelli claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot at goal!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Now it's Havertz.
And he's on his way!
Tries to pass it through.
Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 9 minutes is number 19.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Shot could be on. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really. And 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
McAllister, spread it left. That's a sharp pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gravenberg promptly onto that, and that is that. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the return tries from a long way out. He's got away with one there. Gravenberg and Konate. Szoboszlai, Jones, Calafiori did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Merino. Oh, this is a shoots! That's the throw. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shapes to shoot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Gravenberg. And Konate. And it's Jones. For Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Trossard, and he's picked out the run. It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And Dijk can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gravenberg. Jones. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Havertz! He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Jones, and it's Gravenberg. That has not gone well. Played back in, and it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break.
And
now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Kerkez. Now Gakpo. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Konate gets across to intercept that. Gravenberg. McAllister. Ball's played through. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper beats it away.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Martinelli. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Shifted it to the flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Gakpo. A lot of space ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Now it's Trossard. He's in a great position here. And he welcomes it in. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Szoboszlai. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Trossard. Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. Gravenberg bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Eze. Trossard! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Konate. And it's McAllister. Now it's Isak. Oh, he's found support out wide. Havertz. Back into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played, well played. Foot in. Martinelli puts them all in. McAllister. Merino, searching pass he's played there. Back in possession and ready to go again. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's whipped it. Surely now! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Martinelli. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Takes a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end.
Much could be danger here. No foul, says the referee. Frimpong. Nicely weighted ball. Calafiori. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Zubamendi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threat.
And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Grant. West Bromwich ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It's a searching pass. Martinelli looking to run onto it. Mepham clears it away. Martinelli! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Distributed tidily. Trossard. First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in. And the shot! Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. He's being urged to shoot. Now, can he find a finish? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Havertz. Donnarumma. And it's Eze. Shapes to shoot! Oh, a very decent attempt. They've played it short. Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Grant just eases him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Merino shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! A goal at a really telling moment. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rolls it backwards. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. France. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Hello everybody,
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Trossard. He's picked his way through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Eze taking charge of the dead ball. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Now it's Trossard. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's their second corner of the game. Eze goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's gone looking for safety. Great defending, strong and determined. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Probing pass. Chips it through. He's on it. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Nicely aimed pass. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Martinelli! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that has put paid to that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He is through here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Spread neatly. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, number 10, number 6. Coming on the field, number 26, number 22, number 14.
That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's come to nothing.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Shoots! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Takes the shot! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's slung out wide. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's through and all along, shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! He can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been
Nicely
indicated.
weighted ball. Merino to Martinelli, and a chance! And yes, it's there! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.